Feels good not to wear makeup. It's a no makeup episode.
Yeah. Okay, I put mascara on.
I thought about it and I was like, no, we're doing it. We're doing a no makeup episode. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Kim Wilpon Crafts. I am your girl, Kim Wilpon, and today we have a very special episode as part of our 4-part journey of self-care in the month of January, or whenever you feel like it. Today we have a very special episode. We are giving ourselves crafterly massages, and it will be led by none other than the most fabulous massage therapist, Liz, from the YouTube channel Massage with Liz. Yay! Hi, Liz.
Hi, Kim.
Thank you so much for being part of this channel today.
Of course.
And just like your valuable time. I'm just very excited to have you here with us. It's very special.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So Liz and I met in college and we've been friends ever since. And this pandemic has actually brought us a lot closer together. We both have started YouTube channels in the same year, and we have just been there for each other, and we have meetings and we call each other on the phone. It's been really special and helpful to have a friend that you can share this journey with. And Liz, you've really been a big help to me in this journey with my channel. So thank you for that.
You too.
So this episode was really important to me because through this year, a lot of us have had a lot of time to work on our hobbies more, whether we are tie-dyeing or knitting or jewelry making or woodworking or whatever your craft may be. A lot of us have found ourselves with a few new ailments. I know myself, at one point my fingers were so stiff I could not even move them. I actually find myself in this moment post-holiday season just working on so many crafts with all those deadlines. My neck is really stiff, my shoulders are super stiff, my elbow feels a little like creaky. So if that is also one of your ailments, this is definitely a video for you. Liz is going to take us through some massage techniques we can use on ourselves to help ourselves heal and feel our best so we can get back to our favorite hobbies. So Liz, can you give all of our friends some background on you? What's your background, Liz? Tell us all about it.
Yes, well, thank you for the amazing intro, and thank you for having me on your YouTube channel, Kim. This is so much fun. I'm very excited to be speaking with you today. I love massage, and I have always been a massage therapist. I did become licensed in 2017 and have been working ever since as a massage therapist. This pandemic has changed things for massage therapists, and it's been a hard year because a lot of us are questioning our career choice. We've chose something that isn't pandemic proof, but it doesn't take away from just how much I love and believe in massage therapy for pain relief. So yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you guys some techniques today.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Did you know that my dad was actually a massage therapist for like a short period of time in his life?
No.
Fun facts. And massage has always been a really important part of my life and a part of my self-care journey, but I personally have not felt comfortable during this pandemic to go out and get a massage for self-care. So I love that you've been sharing your massage techniques on your channel, Massage with Liz. And so I'm so excited that you're here today to help crafters feel better. Can you talk about some of the benefits of massage?
Yes, massage is wonderful. I think when people think about massage, they envision a spa environment. They envision the music playing, the warm massage table, the sheets, the aromatherapy. So there's a lot of relaxation. Massage therapy brings awareness to the tension in your body. When people are booking a massage and they book that hour time frame where they are able to turn off their cell phone, tell their significant other or their children not available from this time to this time, right. It gives them a very set time to turn off and do something for themselves. And oftentimes people are very surprised by oh my gosh, I didn't know that I was tense there, or I didn't know that I needed more massage therapy there. So that's really one thing thing that I can absolutely say with certainty is that massage helps people become more aware of that mind-body connection, of like where they're holding stress and tension in their body.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I think it is time to get super zen. So if you want to follow along, you can hop on your yoga mat, sit on a comfy chair, sit on the couch, just follow along with us. Today we're going to be using I have some cream here. And what else do we need, Liz?
Well, I do just want to preface teaching self-massage with just stating that, there's all types of pain. You had mentioned, Kim, that you're experiencing like stiffness in your fingers. There's many types of conditions that can be causing pain. So today we want to speak to people that are having like vague stiffness, general aches and pains. And if you are experiencing something that's like, you're noticing that you're not able to move your fingers without severe pain, you're noticing any like redness or swelling or inflammation, anything that's new like stabbing or aching pain or like nerve pain, like pins and needles, before you start doing like techniques at home, why don't you just check in with your doctor, maybe find a massage therapist in your region or a physical therapist. So before we go into that, so I'm just using like a massage gel. I like to use oil or cream when I'm giving massage. I don't love to use lotion because it's slippery and it absorbs into the skin quickly, so it just doesn't like last on the surface of the skin. Like if you want to go on Amazon or a website like Biotone or Massage Warehouse, you can seek out like a massage cream, massage oil, massage gel if this is something that you're interested in doing long term. So today I'm just using this, just warm up our hands. I think that one thing, we're just doing a lot of this. One thing that crafters probably aren't thinking about is that you all seem to do this as hobbies as well as for work. How many hours a week do you think that you're like knitting or doing crafts with your hands, Kim?
Oh, hours. I mean, hours a day.
I think it would be helpful for anyone watching this video to like tally up the amount of hours. For every half an hour, there should be like a 5-minute reset. You're gonna wanna start thinking about your crafting as like, you need to warm up, you need to cool down. The way that I think about massage therapy, the reason I do regular yoga, the reason that I do regular self-massage and taking hot baths and these sort of self-care rituals is because I want to do the work that I do for as long as I possibly can.
Yes.
And yes, and you too, and crafters, you guys want to be crafting, for the rest of your lives. It's something that you love. It's a passion of yours.
Yes. I literally practice knitting without looking at it just in case I lose my sight one day. So why wouldn't I take care of the rest of my body?
You practice without looking?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now that we're all warmed up, let's take a look at our individual hands, and you're just gonna start wringing out your fingers. Now already take a look at me and you. We're both tensing our shoulders, right? So now bring your shoulders down, take a deep breath. Do this, reset. We don't wanna add more pain to ourselves in doing self-massage. So it's something always you gotta keep in mind. All right, back to the fingers, just wringing out the fingers. So you can use your thumb and your index finger to wring out the fingers, or you can use the knuckles of your index finger and your middle finger, like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling things in my hands that I didn't know I guess I just didn't realize how tight my fingies were.
Have you ever done this before?
I practice yoga regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there's like a little quick hand massage going on, but I don't do it like this. Like I don't just take the time to do a specific hand massage. Like I'll like stretch that, stretch my hands out or whatever, but not like specifically wringing out each finger.
Totally. I believe it.
I keep raising my shoulders.
So do I. Everyone does it. We have a tendency to tense up, but just let it go. And movement helps. Do this a lot in my massage. Clients don't even know, but I will just like do this randomly in the dark room. Okay, so now take a finger and just come in between like the webbing of each hand. Just kind of like rubbing little circles here. This is very simple stuff. This is just little stuff that I want everyone to feel comfortable doing at home. Nothing too hard. How is everything feeling?
It feels great. Oh my gosh, Liz, I feel so zen right now.
We've barely gotten started.
I'm gonna be asleep at the end of this.
Self-massage I don't know if everyone's gonna feel relaxed at home doing this. It's kind of like brushing your teeth. It's kind of like something that you have to do. So if you're not feeling that relaxed feeling like Kim and I already are, don't think that that's something you're supposed to be feeling. Okay, so the next thing I want us to do is, if you can look at the flat part of my hands right here. If you look at your little fingers, you've got this little knuckle and this little knuckle. We're gonna be using this flat part in between.
Okay.
So if you kind of think about your hand as like a Swiffer, and you're just gonna make circles in your hand, yep. And then notice how your fingers that are being massaged tensed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You just relaxed your fingers over. Just relax your fingers over. So as you do this, now some people might have, their hands might feel like very hard or dry or cracky, or maybe you are experiencing carpal tunnel, which is gonna be like pins and needles and pain in your hand and fingers. This is the carpal tunnel right here. So everyone just be careful about, don't rub too hard over this region. You wanna stay on the muscle. This is called the thenar eminence. You wanna stay on this muscle and you wanna stay on this muscle. Just keep it safe, And again, we're just applying very, very light pressure. We're pushing in. So you can push in with the hand being massaged as well as the hand massaging. So we're just doing this. And is that feeling good? I know it's just very basic stuff.
Yeah. No, I actually am feeling like I didn't realize how stiff my palms were. I'm feeling surprised.
I think, if you're curious, I would just recommend Googling all the muscles in the hand and all the structures in the hand. I think for a lot of people, they're gonna feel like they're just massaging their bones, but in between your skin and your bones is muscles, tendons, and more importantly, fascia, the connective tissue that is encasing all of this. So I was gonna say, think of this flat part of your hand like a Swiffer. And you know how on some Swiffer mops, they have like a scrubby brush on the tip?
Yeah.
So as you're massaging with the flat part, then you can kind of tilt your hand a little bit and then use the knuckles too to get into deeper parts in between the bones. And so you can kind of scrub like in between each of the bones.
I see.
Does it hurt a little?
No, it just feels good. I feel like my jaw's relaxing. It feels very interesting. Things that are like I'm not even aiming to relax are starting to relax.
That's wonderful. I can't say it enough that when you set this time to this time for your massage or for your self-care, like you are just going to experience other relaxation, like you're saying, in your jaw. And it's just gonna be overall beneficial. It just can take 5 minutes a day. Okay, so now that we've done that, again, you can expand on this whatever feels good at home. Don't do anything that hurts. But now let's move into your wrist area. You're gonna feel like I have a pretty bony wrist, it feels like. You're gonna feel like you're massaging over bones, but I'm telling you, this fascia needs to be smoothed out. So this is kind of what happened to me right here in my left hand. I had a condition called de Quervain's. So basically what I was feeling, and people watching this video might be feeling, is like a snapping sensation in your thumb tendon. And it really hurt. It constantly hurt. It was chronic pain and soreness, and it prevented me from like holding coffee mugs, turning doorknobs. So that's kind of like the kind of pain that, if you're experiencing that right now at home, like you should probably like reach out to your doctor or like a physical therapist and try to like address what's going on and like take a rest from knitting or whatever it is that you're doing. So I actually had like 15 physical therapy sessions. I had a cortisone shot, and I don't use this word lightly, but like it's healed and I don't experience the pain anymore, but I was experiencing the pain daily for a year, and it was awful. It was awful because I had just started my massage career. Anyway, that experiencing pain as a massage therapist is always helpful because I can kind of like understand what people are going through.
Right.
Okay, so I'm very chatty, sorry.
No, please. I'm learning so much from you.
I'm so glad. I hope this is feeling good. So you're just massaging in between the bones. You don't have to know a lot about muscles and anatomy to be able to do this. You just want to do what feels good. You had mentioned that sometimes with knitting you get like elbow pain.
Yes, I know when I'm doing a rib stitch, which is knit and purl, for those who do not knit, it gets tedious bringing the yarn front and back, and for whatever reason it doesn't hurt my wrist, but occasionally my like forearm to elbow area will get a little tender.
I see. So again, comes back to thinking about like, your knitting, even though it's a passion and a hobby of yours.
Yes.
It's like a sport. You're doing the same motions over and over again. So that can definitely fall into overuse injuries and can lead to things like tendinitis, which is just like inflammation of the tendons. So around the elbow, basically the top part of your the top part of your forearm, these muscles do this action, up, up, up. I don't knit, but I can imagine that there's is there a motion that you do where you're coming up and up?
I mean, in a larger, it's like over exaggerate, I guess it looks like, but it does do, your wrist does like movement, like your hands move when you're knitting.
Yeah. When you are doing self-massage, redo some of the movements you do in knitting, and that will help you identify you can feel the muscles contracting.
Yeah.
Kind of like where to massage. You can come back to your little knuckle scrubby thing, the flat part of your knuckles, and just come all around your elbow as well. How is that feeling?
Oh, it feels great. Oh.
So after you've got done doing some scrubbing, you can do some pinching. Can you feel this bone along your pinky?
Yeah.
So come on either side of the bone and just pinch it all the way up to your pinky and kind of slide. If that's hurting anyone's thumb to do, just stop.
Oh, that feels really good.
I can tell you're relaxed. Your voice is like deeper and your eyes are looking like they're wandering. So you're gonna do whatever it is that feels good and massaging. It might feel like you're just massaging bones if you have like particularly bony wrists and hands, but I'm telling you, you are warming up all of the fascia, and some things might feel a little bit crunchy, they might feel hard. That is normal unless you're experiencing like severe pain, like I said, or severe stiffness. So in whatever order that feels good, you can massage, stretch, soak your hands, or you can soak, massage, stretch your hands. I do think stretching is best to go last. Just to show you guys, I just have this little bucket here. It's like a kitchen bucket. And I know, Kim, that you also have.
I've got this bucket here, and it's got some Epsom salts in it.
Awesome. I just really want to encourage people of all kinds, especially people that are doing repetitive motions like crafters. Take baths, soak your hands in warm water or in ice water, whatever feels good. If you are doing ice water, just ice until numb, which could be only 5 minutes. Check in with your doctor though, don't listen to people on the internet. I do find that soaking my hands, nice, you're soaking there.
It feels really good.
It's just so simple, but I doubt a lot of crafters are incorporating that. What do you think?
I mean, I really haven't been. And it was interesting you said crafters are like athletes in that you do repetitive motions, you're working muscles, over and over. And I really hadn't thought about treating my body like I would if I were doing a show or if I were training for a marathon, or not that I've ever trained for a marathon. If I'm back in the gym, if I'm with a personal trainer or something, I treat my body a little bit differently as far as self-care goes. It feels leisurely to me, crafting, even if I'm doing it, 10 hours a day. I haven't been treating myself this way, and I'm really glad that you've opened my eyes to say to myself, you still need to take care of your body in the new way that it's moving regularly. And I think that's really important, even for most people during this time who are maybe a little bit more sedentary than they have been in years past, to take the time to evaluate what muscles they are using more now in this time than before. I really appreciate you saying that, because I really hadn't thought about my body in that way. So thank you.
I'm so glad. Well, you're welcome. And thank you for listening. I'm really glad that it's helping you. And this is another thing you can do. This is a buckwheat bag, and basically you would put it in the microwave for like 90 seconds to 2 minutes. These are actually all of my holiday gifts this year. Happy holidays, by the way. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Christmas.
Thank you.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
So like I had said, like soaking, massaging, stretching, heat. You know, you might only do one of these for your warm up, for your cool down, but if you can incorporate a few of these like throughout the week, it'll really help prevent more pain, more injury. Now, the thing that people forget is that when they are using like a heat pack, they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go curl up on the couch with my heat pack. I mean, that makes sense, but like I think it's important when you are taking 10 to 20 minutes with your heat pack to like use that opportunity to retrain the muscles, to do some like this, like sit in a good posture. I know that sounds awful because you're like, oh, I just want to relax with my heat pack and like curl up, but use it as an opportunity, the heat, to relax the muscles back into a better posture.
I sometimes use it to like lie down in bed if I'm having like not severe pain, but like more if I'm noticing more shoulder tension or neck tension. I'll microwave this for like a minute and a half, and then I'll go lie down in my bed without a pillow.
Yes.
So that I'm as flat as I can be. Do you think that's good, or do you think?
I think so. I have a video on my YouTube channel where I kind of just prompt people to lay in Shavasana for like 10 minutes. It's like if you have a desk job or if you're a crafter, laying flat on the ground and like just retraining your body to just melt backwards, like, and kind of counteract the damage that you've done in your 16 hours of knitting or your 10 hours of your desk job.
Right. I
think that laying down in the bed with the heat pack is awesome, as long as you are not also on your phone crunching forward.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah, I experience pain in my body, and I feel as though in the last year I've been able to start like managing it better. I feel like I'm like on like a seesaw. It's like a little bit of pain and then like a little bit of self-care, and it's like I just have so much more of awareness of where exactly my pain spots are. Like I had said, one of the most tangible benefits of massage is like bringing awareness to where the pain is. So like maybe you're just like, maybe in doing self-massage you identify that like this part of your thumb is just like really knotted up. So we're just gonna start soaking it, just massaging it, and then stretch. Here's just this one stretch I'll show you. You're just gonna put your hand on something. You can put it on the kitchen counter or whatever, and you're just, after warming up your palm, you're just gonna stretch back, and that might like hurt for some people, so just take it easy. How does that feel?
My pinky felt kind of tight, more tight than I thought it would.
I don't normally stretch the thumb in this position. With the thumb, I just do like soaking and massage to the massage joint. It just doesn't feel
good to pull it back.
It just seems kind of dangerous to stretch it. Yeah, but yeah, you can like press and hold, and you'll feel your palm stretching. It kind of hurts a little bit, but I think incorporating that a few times a week. Okay, so we've talked soaking, we've talked heat, we've talked massage. I want to talk just a little bit about like posture and ergonomics when you are knitting. I think everyone knows what good posture looks like, but one thing that I hope to maybe is new information that you haven't really thought about is called the chin tuck. Are you aware of the chin tuck, Kim?
No.
It's like when you go to physical therapy, and like I did, and I was having like shoulder pain and this Dequere veins in my wrist. One of the things that they make you do, it just seems so simple, but it's just called a chin tuck. He told me to do like 3 sets of 10. So it's forward, neutral, forward, neutral, forward, neutral. And this isn't necessarily a stretch, it's more of like a range of motion exercise. So what you're doing is you're working on these muscles of your cervical spine a little bit, and you're taking yourself through a motion to remind yourself that like maybe you are sinking too far forward and you're living like this. So what does neutral look like? And so by practicing this motion a few times a day, or even like if maybe you've been knitting for 3 hours and you're sitting there,
right,
maybe take a moment, put the craft down, and just do some gentle head rolls as well as these chin tucks to remind yourself like, whoa, I was sinking forward. The tension here is really a symptom of this contortion that we're putting ourselves in. So when people come in for massage, while they want a lot of work on their back side and their back neck and their upper back, we have to do just as much massage on their front pecs and their front of their neck to get them to relax back. Okay, so I hope that was a good introduction to some self-massage and to think about some things for ergonomics. And yeah, I definitely have one more thing that I want to show you.
Yes, please.
So for this next part, let's talk aromatherapy. So essential oils have a reputation. I find essential oils really fun to incorporate a sensory experience. Whether you have like an oil diffuser, do you know what that is, right, Kim?
I do know what they are, but we can put a picture of that right here.
So oil diffusers are kind of like setting a candle or something in the room that's going to emit. You can also use essential oils on your body and on your skin, but you just want to make sure that you like dilute it with what they call like a carrier oil. You want to just make sure that whatever oil you're using on your face or cream is low on the comedogenic scale. You know, you don't want to clog your pores. And then this is just a little roller bottle. You can find these on Amazon, and you pop off the lid, and you're probably gonna fill the majority of it with the carrier oil and then apply 2 to 4 drops of the essential oil in it. What oil do you have, Kim?
I just have tea tree oil. I'm not big on essential oils because I don't really know how to use them, to be honest.
Okay, do you have a carrier oil?
Like an olive oil kind of?
Yeah. Olive oil's fine.
I have my massage cream. Would that work?
You can put it on your face. Do you want mine?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, viewers should know at home, like just use whatever cream, lotion, or oil you put on your face, and you just, basically you can even just mix it in your hand. And you can just start doing circles on your cheeks as you're massaging it, just as we were when we were doing the hand massage. Don't tense up, you wanna like relax the jaw. A face massage can take like 1 minute. Like once you get good at it, it can be something that you incorporate like in the morning. The reason we're using essential oils is because it's fun and you can have a sensory experience. Like we were talking about, like Kim, when you were saying like, you know, sometimes you have a little bit of like a block of what to create next. Like my recommendation is take a break from knitting, get your essential oils and your carrier oil for your face, and start doing just circles everywhere. I do like a wiping away and kind of want to feel the blubber in your face just moving all around, relaxing your thumb, making sure your thumb isn't tensing up too. Exactly. I just like to do like a whole wipe away. And this is like kind of an activity. You know, some people journal, some people set intentions, some people sage, some people go for a run. Whatever it is that you do to help you transition from one mindset to another, do that. This is just one of the things that I do to like transition. Sometimes in the morning, like I said, I keep this little bottle next to my skincare routine. Sometimes in the morning, I'm just like, I don't want to do what I have to do today. And I'm like, well, let me just try this little ritual that people suggest. You know, nothing magical happens. I don't magically feel stimulated or awake from using essential oils, but it's just something new to try that can maybe spark a change in your frame of mind.
Great.
I find it impossible to stick to any sort of one workout routine, any sort of one self-care routine.
I like to think of it as a self-care practice. It's a constant practice. We're not going to be great at it every single day, and not every day is going to be a golden day of self-care and self-practice, but it's the fact that we're practicing this act of self-love and self-compassion and self-care. Sometimes you might fall off that wagon of self-care, but again, it's a practice, so you just get back to it when you're ready.
Well said. Yeah, I completely agree. It is a practice. You might be feeling your low back hurting as we're sitting here. Are you feeling that?
I am not, but I'm also propped up on a pillow.
Ooh!
I know from years of practicing yoga that if you lift your hips up a little bit higher, it'll alleviate some lower back pain.
Well, now you're teaching me something new. I would just say we won't go into like low back massage or anything, but I just want to mention real quick, you can buy foam rollers hours. I would just recommend for people starting out with foam rolling to go get like a very soft log foam roller. You can find them at Target, Walmart, on Amazon Basics. Oh, Kim, you have it. That's the one.
Amazon Basics.
Exactly. And find some YouTube videos to help you with foam rolling your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings. If you're knitting for 6 hours a day, you need to be getting up every half an hour.
Yes.
You need to take a walk, foam roll, do any one of these things that we've taught you today, and just get up, get some water, keep walking, keep moving. You want to keep your circulation flowing so your joints are nice and lubricated, and it will help you prevent pain. And it might not happen magically in 1 week, but as you keep coming back to various techniques over the course of 6 months or a year, it'll become something that you just want to do.
Agreed.
Yay! I know that we went through a lot of techniques today and we didn't dive into too much instruction or detail, but I hope to have sparked inspiration in your viewers and crafters to start incorporating some of these self-care techniques. But if anyone does have any questions, I'll keep an eye on the comments. Please leave them in Kim's comments below.
Leave them down below. And Liz, are you doing a follow-up video to this on your channel?
I'm going to post videos on my YouTube channel. It's called Massage with Liz. Kim will link it below. And basically, I'll be posting more instruction on self-massage for these joints and everything.
I love that. Liz, thank you so much for your time on this channel today. Where can people find you? I know that we have your YouTube channel linked below, Massage with Liz. But where else can people find you to DM you and all that good stuff?
Yes, you can DM me on Twitter, Massage with Liz, as well as on Instagram, Massage with Liz. I'm really just getting started, as Kim mentioned, in this quarantine in launching my various social channels, but I'm absolutely active on those.
Amazing. Liz, thank you so much for donating your valuable time to us on this YouTube channel. I've really appreciated all that you've done for me in this crazy past year that we've had, and moving forward. Like, you've always been such a great friend, and I'm so appreciative of all your time and all of your energy and your friendship.
Oh my gosh, thank you as well. That means a lot that you said that, and thank you as well for your friendship and just being so supportive during quarantine and being able to have back and forth Zooms and just catching up and starting YouTube channel together. And thank you just for your bubbly, positive, fun content on YouTube, because it's really fun to watch.
Oh, I really appreciate that, Liz. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video today. I really hope that you have gotten something out of this video as much as I have. I've learned so much today. Liz, thank you again so much. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet already, and please share this video with other crafters you may know that might benefit from this video. I will see you all next week. Have a good one. Bye!
Bye.